Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to teach you guys how I do my DIY gel extensions at home. Super easy. Anything that I use I will link in the description below. Listen up. Nail prep is the most important. It's what's going to help with longevity. The first part is putting this cuticle remover, and then I'm going to go ahead and push my cuticles back with this tool. And it's been 2 weeks since I've done this, so my cuticles are in pretty bad shape, but I saved this for you guys on purpose. But yeah, this is the most crucial part to the whole nail process. If you want your nails to last a really long time, you want to make sure that your nail bed has no cuticle, no debris, anything. So after I push back, I'm going to go ahead and carefully cut my cuticles. And I really think it's important to invest in a good cuticle cutter because I've had like the cheap ones and they're just not good. This one is, I've invested a little bit into this. I'll link everything down below, but yeah, I think it's very important to have a good cuticle cutter. Another key step with this is you want to cut the cuticle in the same direction. If you see, I'm going all in the same way, like I'm going towards the left. So after all your cuticles are cut, you're going to go ahead and buff all your nails, which is what you'll see me do here. And I'm doing this very gently. You don't want to do this too rough. You want to be as gentle with your nail beds as possible. And while I was cutting my cuticle, you'll see that I hurt my pinky a little bit, but it's fine. Then I'm just taking a little alcohol wipe and I'm removing all of that dust and stuff. And that is the successful nail prep. Look at that. Nice and clean. Oh my God. The before, ill. Yuck. Ill. And then after, so nice. The extensions I'll be using today are the Apres Gel X nail extensions, and I'm doing the round shorts. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out my nail for each finger and I'm going to measure it. And what you want to carefully do is make sure that it fits comfortably on the nail. You don't want it too big or too small. And if you're someone that is you're in between, I guess go for the bigger size and then you're going to file to your nail shape. But you got to just make sure you find the proper fit, because if it's too big or it's too small, the nail's just gonna come off. So that's what you see me doing here, just measuring each nail. The next thing you're gonna do is grab your e-file or your nail drill, and basically what you want to do is create a rough surface on the fake nail, because this is gonna help it adhere better and last longer. So you want a rough surface just on wherever your nail is gonna go. It doesn't have to be on the whole nail, like the tip, just where the nail is going to lay on your actual nail. So that's what you'll see me do for each nail. And this is just a pro tip. At the end, I hold it at an angle, like kind of up, and I'm putting pressure just at the bottom of the nail just to file that bottom part, because it's going to make it look more natural when you apply it. So that way you don't have a big bump between your nail, your cuticle, and then the bottom part of the nail, if that makes sense. So at the bottom, I just e-file it a little bit. But yeah, that's what you'll see me do with each nail. After that, some of them do fit a little bit bigger than I like. So I'm going in and just filing down the edges ever so slightly. And I'm doing this very gently because I don't want to file too much, because then it's going to be a giveaway if you see the edges. So I know which fingers, for me, I know I need to file, which is not all of them, but that's what you see me doing here. Just carefully filing them and fitting them to my nail shape. All right, so the nails are prepped. The artificial nails are prepped. Your nails are prepped. The next step is you're going to go ahead and dehydrate your natural nails. And what that's going to help with is remove any oil or debris. And this is going to always help the nail last as long as possible. This is key. After you dehydrate, you want to go ahead and prime your nails. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to apply an even coat on each nail. And this is another pro tip. I actually apply that same primer on the artificial nails as well. I don't see a lot of people do this, but I find it to be helpful in having the nails last as long as possible. On to the next step, we're going to grab our bond and our regular UV light. Take your gel bond and you're going to apply an even coat, just like a regular coat, on all your nails. The video is sped up, but I did this very slowly and very carefully because you want an even thin layer of the gel coat. The gel bond, rather. Once you've done that on all your nails, you're going to go ahead and cure for 30 seconds. And then it's time to take that same bond And if you see here, I have an additional light, and this is just going to help apply each individual nail because it's harder to do with the regular lamp. So that's why I have this other LED light or UV light. So you'll take the gel, the same one that we just used, and you're going to apply an even thin layer on the nail. And then you're going to press and hold and put it under the lamp, and you're going to flash cure it just for a couple seconds. I'd say about 10 seconds. And that's it. Your nail is on. So basically, I'm going to do that for each nail. Just apply a thin layer of the bond and hold it up against the lamp. And you want to apply a good amount of pressure when you're applying the nail. You don't want to have any air bubbles because once you have air bubbles, that just means your nail is going to pop right off. It's good to apply pressure at an angle, if that makes sense. Like feel the pressure more towards the bottom of your nail versus the top. If that makes sense. This part of the nail process took me a few times before I got it right because you don't want to put too much gel and then it leaks out of the edges of the nail, which it did happen to me in this instance, and you can just file it. It's not a big deal, but you know, like I said, this part takes practice, but you got this, ladies. It's not hard. Okay, so I finished all my nails and they look so good. Oh yeah, baby. So after you flash cured all the nails, I'm going to go ahead and cure the whole hand for 30 seconds on my regular lamp. Then I'm going to go back in with my nail buffing block and just buff out each nail. After that, it's time for the fun part. I'm going to go ahead and take my gel color of choice today. I forgot the color of it, but I'll post it in the description. So yeah, I'm just doing I did 2 coats of this color. So I coat all my nails and then I cure for 30 seconds only. On to recreate the Hailey Bieber infamous glazed donut, whatever you want to call them. So apply this chrome thing, and this is the first time I'm doing this with you guys. So when I do the thumb, I realize that I applied way too much, but you'll see me correct that. So I took this little applicator, I grabbed I don't know what you call that, the chrome sparkle thingy, and you basically rub it onto the nail. And for this one, I put way too much, but I'll go back in and fix it. Don't worry. So now that I know that was way too much, once I go in the index finger, I definitely got it a little bit better. So you just take a little bit and you rub it. The good thing about this is when you mess up, it's not cured yet. So you can I took an alcohol wipe and I wiped out whatever I didn't like, if I put too much or too little. So yeah, this is easy to work with. The key is having your gel be a little bit tacky. That's why I only cured for 30 seconds. Because if it's not tacky, then the powder is just going to slide right off. And then you'll see me go back into the thumb and fix it. So I wiped it off and I applied the right amount. There you go. Yay. Next, you're going to go in with your top coat and just apply an even layer to all your nails. And then for this last cure, I do it for 90 seconds. Once the manicure is cured, I just take an alcohol wipe and I remove any residue and any stickiness or tackiness. And then lastly, apply your cuticle oil. So this is my version of the Hailey Bieber Glaze Sparkly Nails. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you found it super helpful. Let me know in the comments if you guys try out your nails at home and save some money. See you guys in the next one.